And I just come to touch bases with y'all. You know, I gotta touch bases with my YouTube family. You know what I'm saying? At least once a day. You know what I mean? So I know you guys see the title, man. JT, the bigger figure, has heated argument with WAP 100 on Clubhouse. Yeah, I was privy to I was privy to the Clubhouse room, and I was just listening, and you know, they started off talking about, you know, the game. You know what I'm saying? They started off talking about the game. Shout out to the game. Shout out to WAC 100. Shout out to JT, the bigger figure. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. First, before all of that, if you watching, subscribe, like, share, comment, download. Trying to help me get these subscribers to 1,000. The first goal is 1,000, so help me get these subscribers to 1,000, man. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that, right? So cool. We're gonna go back to it though. So they started off talking about the game, you know what I'm saying, and they was talking about it from talking about him from a talent standpoint, and you know they were saying like game is hard, you know, and then I totally agree, you know, he's one of my he's one of my top. Okay, how should I say this? He's one of my top three from the West Coast, and then he's in my top 10 overall as far as having skills as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start off with that right there. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my top three of the West Coast, you know, and he's in my top 10 overall. You know what I'm saying? So they were talking about that. You know, they were talking about his talent. You know what I'm saying? And they brought JT the bigger figure in, you know, because you know him and Game have history. You know, he was the first one to, you know, really take a put really look at Game. You know what I'm saying? Stamp Game. You know, well say Game had what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And so they were talking about that, and so JT comes in the room and they asked him, you know, what do he think? You know, so JT said clearly, you know, like Game is clearly one of the dopest rappers, you know what I'm saying? But he said in his opinion, he didn't even say it in his opinion, which it was though, but he just said that, yeah, Game is one of the hardest rappers, and he think Game back in those days, he said he thought that Game like he had an attitude problem, you know, and that attitude problem could have possibly ran off opportunities back in the days. And mind you, we're talking about back in the day, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no current shit or nothing like this. This is back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So they were talking about that, you know, and he was saying how, like I said, he said Game was a elite artist, and then he said, you know, his opinion, you know, which I stated. And so, you know, and that's when WAC 100, that's when WAC 100 kicks in, you know, he jumps and he joins the conversation, you know, and he was just like, well, what do you mean by, you know, I mean, first of all, you know, you guys need to go watch the video. I watched it on, I found one of the video clips on, shout out Death of a Cloud Chaser. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool little YouTube channel right there. You know, if y'all ain't subscribed to that channel, go subscribe to Dog. You know, he be putting up a lot of footage from the clubhouse conversations and stuff like that. You know, so when uh when WAC 100 interjected, like, what do you mean, like, you know, he possibly could have ran off situations, you know, and that's when the conversation kind of like went left, kind of like after JT stated his opinion or whatever. So I'm just listening. I'm like, wow, maybe this could possibly be a little misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? And then they just kept going, and they got to talking about other stuff, which I don't know nothing about. I'm not privy to the information, so I'm not even gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But what my point for making this video is, like, you know, like on them clubhouse rooms, right? you'll have people in there talking and discussing. You know, it's always it's always the extra people that be chiming in with all of these negative remarks. You know, they be chiming in with negative remarks. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them be speaking with opinions and not facts, like in a correct in a corrective kind of way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you talk to people, you know, and you know how you know how you would talk to somebody if you're correcting them, you know, but you got to correct people with facts. Like, you can't correct no one with another opinion. Like, you know, so I can be talking about something and then you interject and be like, nah, well, this is how it goes right here. And then I ask you, well, okay, well, where did you find that at? He's like, nah, I'm just saying, you know. I'm like, no, you can't correct me with opinion. You can only correct me with a fact, you know. And a lot of people on there just be spilling out a whole bunch of opinions instead of facts. And then in a lot of situations, they be adding gas on the fire too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that don't be cool. If two men are discussing or two women are discussing, let them people discuss that matter. If it's like a borderline serious matter, if it appears to be like a serious matter to them two, let them two discuss that, without the extra, hoopla, which is gonna take one of the parties to another level, or it could take the other party to another level. When I say party, I'm talking about people, you know, and it can turn the situation to just a unnecessary situation. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, one of the facts are, you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, so the facts of the conversation was Game is an elite artist. We all can agree with that, right? Okay, cool. You know, now, whatever JT's opinion was, that was his opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Can't nobody be mad at what he said. You know, can't nobody. Yeah, they can't be mad at what he said. You know, could it been a could he have said it at could he have said it at a different moment? You know, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because they were talking about his talent at the time. You know what I'm saying? So could he have held his opinion to prevented this thing from going left? Maybe, but I can't judge that. You know what I'm saying? God made God God put that on that man's heart. That God put that on that man's heart to say what he said, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he's a stand up guy. So I already know, like, he gonna stand on what he stand on. As of I'm pretty sure Wack gonna stand on what he stand on. I mean, I don't know neither one of them personally. I just, I'm like everybody else. I'm viewing from the YouTube, the clubhouse rooms. I'm just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just like, I just hope brothers could get it together, man. And you know, don't let it don't let that shit trickle over to nothing else, because again, that shit is like 20 years old. It's just like 20 years old, but they was just having a discussion, and I just want to tap in and talk about that just for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I want to touch on the reason why it went left, you know what I'm saying? Well, the reason why I think it went left, because, like I said, it wasn't a problem until JT said his opinion, which he's entitled to. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it started from. That's where the conversation went left. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is this? Yeah, man. What else I want to holler at y'all about, man? It was something else I want to talk to y'all about. Oh yeah, man, it's a whole lot of yes men and women on that damn clubhouse too, man. Like, don't nobody it seems like don't nobody have their own opinion. Whoever the most popular person is in the room, that's who controls the narrative in the rooms. That's how out of my experiences of being privy to the rooms and all of that, it seems like the most popular person in the room, he or she, whatever they standing on, that's what everybody else is saying. It's just a whole bunch of yes men, and yes women in there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying this. The app is cool itself. The app is good, really, but it's just like what it's almost like, what I'm saying, the having a gun shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a gun, okay, but it's all about what you're gonna do with that gun to make it to determine whether having a gun is bad or good. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, same thing as Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? It's an app. It's a good app. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be used for networking. That's what most people say, they use it for networking and socializing. But you know how social media is. Once people get a hold of that shit, man, they gonna turn it into the gossip world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be exposing everybody in all the rooms, and well, all the rooms I've been privy to listen to and be a part of. It's all about everybody want to expose somebody, and everybody want to big up, have one up on the next person. I guess I get it. It is what it is. But let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. It is what it is, man. Uh, what else I want to holler at y'all about, man? Yeah, man. If you're a clubhouser, man, you know, go in there. When you go in there, man, go in there with the intentions of gaining something positive from it. Go in there with the intentions of gaining something positive from it. Don't go in there with the intentions of trying to expose somebody or trying to be messy, or use that platform for what it's really there for, which is networking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we all trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are already there. Some of us taking longer than others. However, I feel like, man, you just got to do it, man. You know. What else I want to holler at you guys about, man? Yeah, man. I posted a video yesterday, man. That shit's serious about how they're yeah, how the Ukrainians has been over there uh blocking the entrances. They're blocking the entrances to the trains, to the trains transportation over there. They're blocking the entrance from all black people from getting on the train. To keep them from escaping what's going on over there. They even had some footage of people over there taking blacks and Africans off of the buses, trying to escape from Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's like us as a people, man. When do we ever catch a break? You know what I'm saying? Why should you know blacks and uh, Africans be forced to stay over there and endure what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get that, man. So you guys go fucking do some research on that too, man. And you know what I'm saying, and see if there's anything you can contribute as a person to like better this society, man. It starts with being the change you want to see. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier said than done, because of a lot of us is still in situations that you know that enables that mindset. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know it's just crazy, man. Pay attention out here, man. Go do some research and pay attention to what's going on to your people, man. Whatever race you are, whatever culture you are, pay attention to what's going on with your people, man. And because it's getting wicked out here, man. Man. Uh, I ain't want to hold y'all up too long, man. I just want to check in with the JT the Bigger Figure versus WACK 100 shit they saying on online, man. And like I said, I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what JT said. He's entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying? He has history with game. Don't nobody know. He have a better. Even though he probably ain't seen him in 20 years, but even back then, he have a better understanding of the game than the average person or consumer watching. You know what I'm saying? So he's entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Being that they were talking about rap at the time, could he have saved his opinion? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he should have. I ain't gonna say he shouldn't have. But that is a question to be posed. You know what I'm saying? Because as I'm listening to it, that's where the conversation took it left at. So I'm just signing out. I just want to check in with that. You know what I'm saying? And, you can go find one of them little pages on YouTube, man. They be screen recording all them little conversations and shit and putting them on YouTube. So if you're interested in going to see what's really going on, man, as far as whatever they said on there, go on, get on YouTube, do your research, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Fig, JT the bigger figure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out WACK 100. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the game. You know, just shouts out, man. I hope y'all, hope that little turbulence can come to a smooth fly. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Cleasy B, man. The Past Journey, Present Progression Podcast. Signing out. You got something you're trying to obtain, got something you're trying to accomplish, go out there and get it and come back home with it. Because it's definitely a motherfucking task. Cleasy B signing out. Like, subscribe, share, comment, download, share, like, subscribe. Cleasy B signing out. The Past Journey and Present Progression Podcast. I'm out.